This video discuss 2017 CBA exam paper problem on assumption of differentials. Very simple problem here we are having with two adjustments. The balance sheet is given with respect to the Sunlight Limited on 31st December 2016. The company is having 65,000 8% redeemable preference shares of rupees 20 each. Value is 13 lakh and existing 4,50,000 equity shares they are having at rupees 10 each. Then in their profit and loss account balance, they are having 9,20,000. Liabilities they given and some information about assets they given. Plant, furniture, investment, stock, bank balance. Then the company decided to redeem different shares premium of 5% on the following terms. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಡಮ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿಯವರು 5% ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೇರ್ಸ್ ನ ಮುಖಬೆಲೆ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು 20 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಪರ್ ಶೇರ್. ಸೊ 20 ರೂಪೀಸ್ಗೆ ರಿಡಮ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 5% ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಒಂದು ಶೇರಿಗೆ ₹1 ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೀಮಿಯಂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು 21 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಅದು ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ರಿಡಮ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ದೇ ಪುಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, to issue 3,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 2.50 per share, and the balance is cut out of the company's funds. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ we worked out 2018 question paper problem where the equity shares new or the fresh issue is not given. To the extent of money required we calculated, but ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊಸ ಶೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅವರು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. So the company is going to issue 63,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 2.50 per share. Means the issue price is 10 plus premium value, it will come 12.50, and the balancing amount should be met from the company's fund. So when there is any gap or a deficit amount, that will be taken out from the divisible profit or the available company's fund. Then for the purpose of redemption, all the investment were sold for rupees 3 lakh. Now this amount, the sale amount, should be compared with the investment book value, that is 3,50,000. So here 3,50,000 value of investment sold for 3 lakh means there is a loss of 3,000. So the shares were fully subscribed and the preference shares were redeemed. So pass the required journal entry for the transactions and you have to prepare the balance sheet after the redemption. So students, a very simple calculation here we are having. So before we proceed with the journal entries, so let us have some working notes required for the calculation. So in this problem, first working note with respect to the creation of capital redemption reserve means how much amount we will use from the company's fund, means the existing fund available. So there is one formula for the calculation of CRR. CRR is nothing but the nominal value of a preference share minus the proceeds we are getting from the fresh issue. So when we take the nominal value of preference shares, so you have to take only the face value or nominal value, not at the premium value. Even though redemption may be done at premium. For example, in this problem, the redemption is done at 21 rupees. When you take for the calculation of CRR, so it should be only taken at nominal value. So the nominal value of preference share be 65,000 shares to 20. So it will come 13 lakh. So you require actually 13 lakh for the settlement of the preference shares. From that, when you go for fresh issue, ನೀವು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಈಕ್ವಿಟಿ ಶೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 6,30,000 you will receive. So in case of fresh issue also, you have to take only nominal value. So here equity shares are issued at 10 each. Even though it is a premium, the premium amount will be transferred to securities premium account. So that will not be considered here. So only the nominal value you have to deduct. In that case, if you deduct 6,30,000 from 13 lakh, so the creation of the capital reserve amount will be 6,70,000. Means you require 6,70,000 from the existing fund. So the requirement of creation of capital redemption reserve is when the company is going for any kind of issuing bonus shares, or when there is any reduction of capital. So to balance that, there is a requirement of creation of capital redemption reserve. Next, we have to know that profit and loss account balance after the redemption. Means here only one balance is available in the company's fund. So you have to see the position of profit and loss account balance after the redemption. So now the profit and loss account before the redemption is 9,20,000. From that, we have to deduct 50,000 because there is a loss on sale of investment that I already explained. 3,50,000 is the book value, 3 lakh is the sale value. So 50,000 you deduct. Next, you will get 8,70,000. Now, from 8,70,000, you require 6,70,000 for creation of capital redemption reserve. So, if you deduct that, the profit and loss account balance after the redemption will be 2 lakh. This should be right in the balance sheet after the redemption. Then cash balance after the redemption, that we will discuss after giving the journal entries when we'll go for preparing the final balance sheet. So the new balance of cash at the bank will be calculated as follows. So on the basis of this working note, we'll proceed with the common journal entries. First and foremost, journal entry for the sale of investment. As per the accounting golden rules, when there is any sale, so you will receive the amount. So bank account debit 3 lakh, and there is a loss. Profit and loss account debit 50,000 to investment account. Means investment is going out. So give the narration being the investment sold at a loss. Next, the second journal entry for with respect to the fresh issue made at premium. Bank account debit 63,000 into 12.50. 12.50 is nothing but 10 plus 2.50. The nominal value plus premium. So you will receive 7,87,500 to equity share capital account. The equity share capital account ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗೋ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 63,000 into 10, 6,30,000 will be transferred to equity share capital account. Then to equity share premium account, security premium account ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು 63,000 into 2.50. Next, third entry for transfer of securities premium amount to the premium on redemption of preference shares. In this problem, they clearly mentioned that redemption is made at a premium of 5%. So 20 rupees ನ ಮೇಲೆ 5% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಶೇರಿಗೆ. So they are having 65,000 shares. So you have to pay 65,000 premium on of preference shares. And this 65,000 should be paid out of securities premium account. So in the previous journal entry, so in the securities premium account, in this account you have 1,57,500 sufficient amount you are having. So you require now 65,000. So without any hassle you can make the payment. The entry will be securities premium account debit 65,000 to premium on redemption of preference share. Now at the end of the balance sheet, when you write securities premium, so this 65,000 should be deducted. Now the next entry for creation of or transfer of amount to the CRR account, capital redemption reserve account. So you required the difference amount of 6,70,000. So that is available from the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account debit 6,70,000 to capital redemption reserve account, being divisible profit transferred to CRR. And the last journal entry will be ultimately first you have to transfer to the respective preference shares holders account. The entry will be redeemable preference share capital account. The nominal value you have to take 65,000 into 20, 13 lakh. Then premium on redemption of preference shares account 65,000 to redeemable preference shareholders account 13,65,000. Here just will transfer the amount. Then finally for the final settlement or final payment, redeemable preference shareholders account debit to bank account. So very common 6 journal entries will come always in redemption of preference shares. First for sale of asset, second entry for cash issue, third entry when there is any premium on redemption, fourth one creation of CRR, and fifth and sixth one for final settlement. Fine students, at the end of the problem you have to prepare the balance sheet after the redemption. So whatever the changes are happening in the balance sheet, we'll see. So equity share capital will be existing. They're having 4,50,000 shares, and newly issued shares is 63,000. So total now we are having 5,13,000 shares of rupees 10 each. The value will be 51,30,000. So here only the nominal value will be taken. Then the remaining balance in profit and loss account 2 lakh. So already we showed the working note for this 2 lakh. Next, securities premium. Actually in the fresh issue we got 1,57,500, but from that 65,000 used for paying the premium on redemption of preference shares that we have to deduct here. The remaining amount is 90,500. Then the amount transferred to the CRR, capital redemption reserve, is 6,70,000. Then the creditors as it is, there is no change, 11,50,000. So total of liabilities will be 72,42,000 500. Now coming to the asset side, plant we are tried, furniture we are tried, investment is sold, so there is no place for the investment after the redemption. In the same manner, here also you are not supposed to write preference shares because it is already redeemed or it is already settled. Next, stock debtors as it is. Now coming to the bank balance, 3,22,500. So you can show working note here also, but I showed working note separately. You can understand that. So the bank account as per the balance sheet given before the redemption, 6 lakh we had, and because of the sale of investment, 3 lakh added, as well as when the company is made fresh issue. So when there is a journal entry of bank account debit, so bank account debit ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ journal entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ amount ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ add ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು. So bank account debit this 3 lakh as well as bank account debit 7,87,500 should be added. So total 16,87,500 is in the bank account. Now from this amount, final settlement is made with respect to the preference shareholders. Journal entry 6 to bank account. The amount untala 13,65,000 should be deducted. So the final balance cash at bank after the redemption 3,22,500 should be done here. Ultimately, the balance sheet will get done. Thank you. If there is any doubts, clarification, put on comment box. Kindly subscribe channel.